As a mother and watching her grow, as a little girl, she just always, there was music. And interestingly enough, because she sings in all these different languages now, she had her own language when she was very small, and she used to sing all the time. You'd be going anywhere and she'd be singing, and in her own language. It wasn't English or Xhosa or Zulu or anything. So there's always been music in Bronwen, just from the time she started to speak. In a way, she's sort of, I think, represents the miracle of South Africa, because even though she's born in 1986, she grew up in a free South Africa. So in some ways, she's not a born free, but she is, I think, representative of new South Africans. So her generation was one of the first to learn an African language at school, which I think was obviously an amazing gift for her and something that formed her.
The backstory of my music is me trying to work out how I belong, and because I'm a musician, music was one way of me working that out. And then also the white guilt thing, you know, I'm just grappling with that. So I did Zulu as a second language at school because I wanted to learn Zulu and kind of prove that I was taking it on. Like I wanted to show to Black South Africans who obviously belong that I was trying to integrate myself into the world that was South Africa. Through my music, I've been able to access a lot of different worlds that I wouldn't have been before. So I've been kind of forced out of my comfort zone in order to collaborate with people from different cultures or different social standings. Yeah, the music has been a real equalizer in some ways, of joining me with other people and taking me to cool places in the world. I feel like I have an obsession with South Africa, basically. There's just so much to this country. There's so many different types of people that live in this one country. It's just overwhelming, you know, and there's just this richness of different cultural practices, music, art, and the way people dress. I find that fascinating, like looking at people from different parts of South Africa and how they are expressing themselves. Yeah, so I suppose I'm like a collector of things that are South African in terms of objects and ideas and sound.
I think this is the best incarnation of Bronwen that you will ever see. You know, this is the complete artistic expression, Tholakele, you know, putting, you know, the African context into perspective, putting the musical context, as I've mentioned before, playing traditional Xhosa music instruments and many other percussion instruments. I've seen her play congas, vibraphone, uati, umkhube, and she's taken a keen interest in all of those percussive instruments. So with that array and that palette and that availability of such rich knowledge systems, which she's individually chosen to draw from, I think this artistic expression has got a lot for us to behold.
I know that I want to push boundaries with my music and make people think about things and question what they think. And I hope that I'm doing that.